Ambazonians for all sides for America, yeah. Ambazonians particularly for New York for this or New York for years. So New York, when we talk New York for this America, people the way that they stay for years, they know say anything New York, na New Jersey, Connecticut, New York. So now these three places then so way that they work together when it concern anything for New York here because we money come off for New York here, go buy in Janga for New Jersey, go buy them for Connecticut, go buy them for anywhere, come off for they can buy for here. So on the 20th of this September, Ambazonians for New York, they organize a big protest, a big rally for UN Plaza. Actually, it go hold for the spot what they call and say Dahamajok Plaza. Dahamajok Plaza for New York here there for between 240 feet east and 47th Street. Now the spot that way Ambazonian they go gather on the 20th. When I say UN General Assembly, it is start on the 17th of this September. So when it start, when that people they distract will forget their food for ground, we too will already turn up fine. And as we turn up fine on the 20th, we will all gather for this Dahamajok Avenue for whole UN responsible for all which will happen for our people. Yes, United Nations it be responsible for everything where it happen for our people. Not only they be responsible because resolution 1608 when at them be voted, they never implement them for over 57 years today. Them don't also they help La Republique even with with this Antonio Guterres administration for UN, yeah, they don't help La Republique. Oh, they can shout say UN genocide go on, UN genocide go on. Me say I don't go stand for they. I shout. Even me one Antonio Guterres in the past they make so they say this same. When I say even this were Ambazonian American journalist Matthew Rosalie, where every day he don't put the food for fire. Say Antonio Guterres must hear about Ambazonia, whether they like it or not. Even we, Ambazonia, they don't talk, he don't talk, so they don't buy our case. Matthew Lee don't buy our case, he don't hold you and their food. Ask them all the questions. Tell them, say, now, now, fault. Matthew Lee don't even sing and pass all we. So we will go there every now and then, once in a while, but Matthew Lee there for their door office, tell them, say, una free Ambazonia, because una be already vote, say, Ambazonia na free country. Now, una start this wahala, so make una go fix them. But now, away from the fact, say, UN be already vote wa independence, we'll get again the fact, say, Antonio Guterres, the current Secretary General for United Nations, in the help the matters. The current UN Secretary General for United Nations, when I say, even promised Paul Biya through that delegation for Professor Gogo Modem with John Guterres, where they be Kanka see, he promised and say, go help Paul Biya for clean Paul Biya name. Say all the killing them, the genocide Paul Biya don't do them. He go help Paul Biya for clean Paul Biya name. Paul Biya be like a very good man. He go help say Paul Biya image. Even tell Paul Biya forget about English press. See, English press they don't be friendly, so they will find alternative way them for doing. So since that time, we don't see as way they don't do other work. So we see you any hand with this Antonio Guterres. We see hand for inside the two it happen for we. The killing of our people. Now UN they take responsibility through Antonio Guterres, because we don't see how we instead of sending fact-finding mission where Ambazonia they don't even call and say where, even if before the one go talk about resolution 1608, they kill our people. Send fact-finding mission, they go determine where to happen, so that make the blame go directly for the person. But Antonio Guterres, in the pressure, say me they get that fact-finding mission because if they go get that fact-finding mission, it will become clear, say, in La Republique, they do audits in them, and they will not get any choice than for force La Republique in hand. Antonio Guterres no want that one, and our duty for make sure say make that one be exposed and pointed out, even as way other people that they point out. As by the way, I salute comrade John Akuru, where he be help we leak that information about Guterres' relationship with La Republique. Of course, all we know say Gutierrez be don't go for Paul Biya, a collect gold statue, but we not know the promises the way make them. John Ba Akuru can help we tell with the promises way Antonio Gutierrez make them for Paul Biya. So on the 20th, fellow Ambazonians, wherever you did for this America, find your way for New York. New York na a beautiful city, but that day for the day all we were I. Na day for go you frown at all which way Antonio Gutierrez do. Make we also know say we all recently hear say UN. This Antonio Gutierrez is very UN. He don't give La Republique 10 billion. See me La Republique can go promote bilingualism. The same bilingualism way Tibo Nagi don't talk say na wayo. Say bilingualism and disarmament. Say other thing na wayo. La Republique no fi solve the problem with all that commission. So wait to be Antonio Gutierrez own for still go they give La Republique money for go do this. So now because it want help La Republique for clean La Republique image and for help La Republique show say they get control over we. Because every people they think say La Republique no fit win the fight. Antonio Gutierrez, since I say for Paul Biya side, he want show say Paul Biya they get everything under control. Now all wider way they try to do all this. And our duty for continue for point this out, say me other friendly nations, they may they not be blinded by way to way Antonio Gutierrez they collude with Paul Biya for do. So we invite every Ambazonian again for America. Meet up with for UN Plaza. Particularly for 245th East and 47, where they call that place Dakamajo Plaza. Dakamajo's Plaza, now the place where all we will gather. Which time it will start we will start the welcome people from there from 10 a.m. From 10 a.m. American time to 5 p.m. where the whole matter it will finish. We will tell Americans and the rest of the world and all media the way they will do it, wait away Antonio Gutierrez and the United Nations. They fail for do for our people and the thing the way they do against our people. And wait away Paul Biya itself don't do and which will want the rest of the world for help we do it. Now which that we will do for day on that 20th. I will also remind say on the 22nd, we will remember all the September 22nd, our September 22nd memorial. That day where President Sisiku, he be called Takumbeng out. When I know say Takumbeng, the commander when Cha'adon bad. So Cha'a be the bad with La Republique. Sisiku called Takumbeng, see me Takumbeng, they come out on the 22nd, and then Kankam bless the revolution. Takumbeng, they come out that day, La Republique fear with all the way Takumbeng, the waka, throw it affect La Republique create start go on rampage, they create confusion. Today La Republique that head not clear, anything they do and a confusion, anything they do and a confusion. Now because of the Takumbeng way Sisi could be called them, they can't throw away that Takumbeng Mangam for this revolution. Now that day way while the revolution it will be given to our ancestors. So we remember that day too on the 22nd. Make everybody get that in mind and commemorate that day strong and strong. On after that again too, so on the 1st of October, when that day where Sisiku, though the number 8 proclamation for the independence of Ambazonia, the strongest and the most recognized proclamation ever made for the independence of our people since the vote were independence for 1st of October 1961. Now that proclamation again where Sisiku proclaim for October for 2017, it come now, it don't hold that ground, say this day it must be respected. Time don't pass where palm for them go hide for so he for Jakiri, Jack flag them for up, sing for day, then some person wrong go tear Kamamburu, then the run come, they begin to run. That day, that time will be the run from celebrating our Independence Day don't pass. None at the time where would it dare any man say today now our Independence Day I will celebrate that. Fellow Ambazonians, this coming month, this September to October now, a very important month for our history, for our revolution, and for our lives. Make we take them that serious. So it starts with this from this 20th all the way to the 1st. Make every person, make sure say he put in their maximum support for anything where you do for this revolution. Give in your very best at this particular moment, because now a significant moment for our life. Now this moment where everybody get to stand out and be counted as doing something for Ambazonia, keeping every differences aside and looking up only to the flag. Now that flag for Ambazonia. Now time this so for the respect General Ivor the way they don't go. You respect General Biebe and me go them. They never go and say make we remember begin to make noise. Now time this for the respect them. They give them their support. They salute them. Say always way they don't do. We respect them and we fight for make sure say make it become a reality. For all the other general the way they do for Bush, the whole ground we salute one again. 21 gun salute for all when I cafe they up. So again. Now time this for everybody for put hands together. Say as one Ambazonia, make we push this revolution to its conclusion. Put in your money. Which side where you put your money now is correct. Which side where you put your money now, fellow Ambazonia, is correct. Wait way it bad now, na man we need to put your money at all. Man we need to put your money at all. Now the man we don't do bad. You where you put your money, whether now for Sako, is correct. You where you put your money, whether now for Silas, is correct. You where you put your money, whether now for Dr. Choyaba, is correct. You where you put your money, whether now for your grandmammy, for village, for cook, njama, make neighborhood can shop, is correct. So make we stop all these jariba where it go on up and down. So focus on our revolution. My brother and my sister, them. Nobody no go do this for we. We don't see and say there is a lot of collusion in the international community, and it will take our diligence and our calmness for find the right partners with the work with. The whole world no go work with we. The United Nations need to work with we. That is a fact, because Antonio Guterres he don't choose his side. Now for we no say we are on our own and do which way we need for do. So fellow Ambazonians, them. This one a time for we for do what is right and save our people, save our revolution, and then get our freedom for the posterity of Ambazonia. Again, make we meet up all man for America. Mami, where you don't come even you look out picking. Yeah, picking where you look out grab picking for you say if you need to go that day, give me my own $50. My pay boss go down for New York. I want go ask that Antonio Guterres say why he key my people. Tell ya picking so all tell ya picking everybody take off from work. Everybody take off from work now. A memorial month this for Ambazonia. This one another month way at the end by October 1st. After October 1st, ask yourself, what have I done to Ambazonia? What have I given to my people? What have I given to my country? Fellow Ambazonians, time for noise making in no day. Make we continue for the do which way we need for move our country forward. Again, as so I don't talk, we say we una give una support and una money right now is correct. Make we do them quietly and with all with wholeheartedly make this struggle end, make it no prolong, make we lose even more. So that Hamas Jog Avenue 245th East and 47 Street now we say way all America get for meet up on the 20th. All America, all roads lead to New York. All roads lead to New York. Whether you're in California, can't see that New York. We will get that van. We'll go to Waka. We don't put all the atrocities them for poor Biafra. We'll tour the street for New York. If when that motor turn for Times Square there with tourists that they visit almost millions every minute. We want to make the world hear our story. So make una come one, come all. Make una come ready to shout. Loudspeaker they be allowed. So make una come, we will shout, we go talk, we go meet, we go engage other communities the way they go day to the protest. We will engage them, create partners, and make sure say make our story and our interactions, they make it grow from that day. After that day, make we get one more community where it is support we, one more community where we go give we one bag rice for refugees, one more community where we go give we clothing for IDP, one more community where we tell the government say the killing of Ambazonia is enough. Ghana, support, recognize Ambazonia now. Namibia, recognize Ambazonia now. Sudan, recognize Ambazonia now. South Sudan. So that is the kind of mentality we will get for the grow with them, and not focusing on all the small things the way they did around we. You need to take me anywhere. Me, I don't move past all things the way they around me. Even with the change them for my food, my hate, it they focus for which side we will go. And where which side we will go, now for Boya. Now the only thing that. So again, I salute all roads lead to New York. When I come one, come all mommy the way they wanna feel fry akra ching ching. When I fry something time pocket on a long day. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now quite a long day, but you know long past the hours the way Amber boys and they go carry granite from ground 1 to ground 0, come back again, can enter battle, protect motherland. You know past that one. You know past the sleepless night, the way they stay awake, they need to care whether they live or die, and they fight today. So make that semicircle in our own, make it remain our own. So do your own part. Put whatever you need for put them. Come on for New York. Make some noise and engage and fight. Now our own lockdown that. So make una come. Make we lock down New York. Make Ambazonia a lock down New York on the 20th. Fellow Ambazonians, now all that way. This community, Ambazonian community for New York, where we call and say Mid-Atlantic region. Mid-Atlantic region, they spearhead for bring all Ambazonians for America into New York for lockdown. So total lockdown is on the 20th for New York. Maybe gonna ask any man way the America. Say when I ask we for do lockdown for Ambazonia, lockdown day for New York. Remind every person say lockdown day on New York for New York on the 20th. Make no man no miss up. Any man way in miss up, you know participate for this lockdown on New York. That means that man don't fail country Sunday. We will count all black like them. Make make sure say make this video it reach all una brothers and sisters. Then make with the day America here, make they no miss this day for any reason. Any man will call himself Ambazonia, make it find himself for New York on the 20th. Now they did that for lockdown America, lockdown New York. Now the busiest city it is for the world, and one lock and down. And just the same way Sisi could be come here for September 22nd, will lock down New York, one lock and down again, just in that same manner. All we know it will happen for September 22nd with Sisiku. After that, we'll go nearly bring down Pobia Hotel, even though we say New York police them, now highly professional police them, and this was society, a very organized society for here, we are the kind of society we would look forward to building for Ambazonia. So again, thank you very much. My name again is Silas. I take for being our brother for this side for America. Yeah, we try for CC make things in Waka for America and particularly around New York. May God bless una.